Now, I understand you have been covering lots of thyroid issues.
Yeah, and believe it or not, Dave, that also can go back to the gut. So a lot of folks that are coming in for an appointment, whether or not you're part of our membership with us managing your primary care here, or you're just coming in because you're like a couple of these folks did, that they just wanted a fresh look at their thyroid. And they were wondering, is there a way for me to get off of my thyroid medication? And those folks, in tying things back again to the gut, inflammation. And so we like to look at what can be those triggers. Is it a prior virus that we've had years ago? Is it a chemical toxin that we were exposed to, or a heavy metal toxin? Is it kind of a low-grade bacteria that's kind of hanging out in the body, or is it something we're eating that is kind of having an effect on that thyroid function? And so that's kind of our goal is to, and with these folks, it's very exciting to start them down that pathway. And I'll give you an example, a really great story from a gal that over the course of the last year, she had shared that she'd been on what's traditionally is levothyroxine, a prescription for thyroid replacement, and she has really been working on her health and cleaned up, eating what we call a clean diet, and that it can involve not having a lot of things that are inflaming your body that you're taking in dietary-wise, but she got physically active, maybe lost about 20 pounds, and over the course of the year, we monitor this number called a TSH, so it's a lab value that is one of many numbers we can monitor with a thyroid gland and how well it's producing thyroid. And again, thyroid's very important for our body's metabolism, for our body to function right, to process food and energy. So it's something that if it's not doing well, we might have symptoms where we're sluggish, brain fog, fatigue, kind of cold. It might affect our bowels. We might be constipated or have the other way. And so, but in her case, she started some of this process over the last year, and it was really inspiring to see her numbers come down. I'm like, well, you've already really started. You've created less inflammation in your body, and look what's happened. The dose of your levothyroxine prescription thyroid medication has naturally gone down over the course of the last year. So then what we'll do is look at other ways to encourage that direction for her. Now, many people have what's called Hashimoto's hypothyroid, where the body is attacking the thyroid gland. So we got to figure out how can we stop that body from attacking that thyroid gland. So there's a multitude of steps. Sometimes we're deficient in certain things, minerals, such as selenium. Sometimes iodine deficiency. So there's a lot of things to look at, and again, a lot of tools. Even hyperbaric therapy, Dave, is helpful for many folks with Hashimoto's. Now, I wouldn't probably just rely on that by itself, but as a part of the tool in the toolkit, definitely an option.